Hello, fellow poppers. It's ElloArfur here, and today it's time for the results of another designs competition. And today we have got the results for the first Church of Springfield design competition, yeah. And so, as always, we've got 5 prizes, well, as of recently. So, in for fifth place, you get 500 donuts. For fourth place, you get 1,000. Third, you get 2,000. Second, you get 3,000, and for first, you get 5,000 donuts, and you get your design in Tony's Let's Play Town. So yes, here we go. So yeah, Tony, what do you think of this first one from Prod then?
I'm just going to be stream. Hang on. Mixed feelings. I like the use of the sort of Springfield Park in terms of just the archway like entrance. You know, like, to the rest of the section. I think the Christ of Springfield doesn't suit there.
No.
And right where it's placed.
I mean, it's kind of... It's God, right? The Christ is like the actual...
Yeah.
Is that God? Yeah.
I think
so,
yeah.
But I think it's just a bit too much. It's just a bit too overwhelming, really.
Yeah.
In the area, yeah. What do you think about the cemeteries? I mean, yeah, I'm just not sure about the placement of, well, the one, particularly the one by the front of the...
Yeah, I get you.
Keen on. Yeah. Maybe the pet cemetery at the back, I can kind of get that, but...
Yeah. It's just
not a fan.
No. And I'm not a fan of the trees on the outside either. On the right hand side.
Oh yeah.
It just looks off. It looks off.
Yeah, next to the wall, it just doesn't. It's too much. They're too spaced out, really. Or placed,
yeah. There's no sort of anything to them. No structure. And then you've got the little flower bed next to the little cross sign that they've done.
Oh yeah.
And it's like,
yeah, no.
Why is that?
That's not good.
It just looks overall, it looks cramped as well. It's a bit busy. It could be better.
Yeah.
Also, and that's another thing, right? The Christ of Springfield is blocking that building, and I forgot what it's called.
The Mausoleum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't even see that.
I like that actually.
Yeah, but you can't see it though.
No, but I like the fact that it's hidden because obviously it's like a sort of, zombies come out of it. So I don't know. I quite like that element actually.
Really?
I'll be honest. Yeah, because like it's the monsters are secretly coming out from the undead and whatever.
Yeah, fair enough. I also don't like that look. Like some of the wall placements. It just doesn't.
Yeah, no. Oh, dearie me.
And they've got like a little gap, whether it's intended or not. It just doesn't look nice between the that cemetery and the Springfield Park bit.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Just pretty.
It's not realistic, really. The sort of the way the walls are lined in the dirt, where the dirt is.
No.
It could be a little bit done a bit better, yeah.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to give this a 4. I don't think it's that good.
No, I think it looks, when you first look at it, it looks alright.
Yeah.
And then as you sort of notice the details it goes down.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, 4. I'll go with the 4 as well, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's a score of 8 for Prod then.
Make sure you're writing them this time, Arthur.
Yeah, I'll be writing them. Oh, we've got another entry.
We'll sort that out, yeah.
So next up then we've got Buddy.
Buddy. What is this?
Buddy, I mean, it's... See, I like the gate, but it's not to the country club though, so I think I can't really give you credit for the gate because it just doesn't quite fit, to be honest.
What level are they though? Because they don't look high level.
So Buddy's quite a low level.
That is a good point.
Well, I don't know actually. I don't think they're that low.
Well, they're either way. They're in the heights right now. I think. Maybe not. Oh yeah, no.
Maybe. But they got the lazy ranch anyway,
Yeah.
which means they probably, they've either got loads of money to spend or I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, I'm not.
I'm not a
I'm
fan.
just gonna try and look at the church. I'm not a fan of the area, the overall area.
Yeah.
But I like
But
the back of it. But the gate just isn't quite right. Yeah.
but even the back of it's not even that nice to look at.
I don't know. I quite like the sort of plum tree, like just how simple it is, and like the fact that they've got the people sat there, and he's even put a beacon of light shining down on the on the gate. Look. But yeah, no, I think there's probably more that could be done, to this design in the church, really.
A lot more could be done here.
Yeah.
Just, I don't go to church anyway, but I wouldn't want to go to this one if I had to.
No.
It's pretty poor.
Wow.
You need to have a long look in the mirror and think, should I post this as a design competition? Is this going to win me a donut prize? I'll tell you for a fact, it's not going to. You get in a 2, and that's pushing it. You're lucky with a 2.
Oh, a 2 from Tony. That is, I think that's a bit harsh. I think I've got to give you credit for the sort of the dirt pathway behind the church is it is a communal area, where the town comes together. But in terms of the overall area, it doesn't work. The gate puts me off. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go a bit higher, with a 3, but not much higher. But yeah, so Buddy, you got a score of 5. Right, so moving on to the next one then. Oh, nerds.
Pretty basic.
Yeah.
I like the praise. I know it is technically part of the design, but the little praiseland statue leading to the little temple. And
it's good, although it's in front of the Buddhist temple, though.
Yeah, I know.
I just can't get my head around it because, I mean, they're two opposing religions, and I mean, the fact that they're able to coexist right next to each other, I think it's too good to be true, to be honest. So
Now, I like the little episode reference. If you just zoom in at the top there, the little hellfish thing.
oh yes.
However, was it not under like the water, the actual box? It wasn't actually at the cemetery. The only thing that was at the
I can't
cemetery.
say I've watched the episode myself, actually.
The only thing that's at the cemetery, right? So basically, Grandpa was like, I can't remember if he's like a colonel or something. Either way, he was like the leader of it all.
Yeah.
And Mr. Burns was also there, cause obviously, but then they all made a deal after they raided this house and they killed. I think it was World War II, so I think it would have been Hitler at the time. But
yeah.
After that all got done, they took all like the artwork and stuff, and then that's all in that box. So then they agreed the only way that they take the prizes that they got from it was the last remaining survivor. Now there's like a little cemetery part, and they all put their key in when they die, or when someone dies, they put their key in and lock it. And then eventually, obviously, it's just Mr. Burns and Grandpa left. And yeah, Mr. Burns tries to steal it.
Ooh.
But the box is actually underwater because Bart helps Grandpa with it. But yeah.
Interesting. Well, yeah, and they've got the statue as well.
It's right there, yeah.
Yeah, which is cool. They've got the bundle. I'm not a fan of. I like the whole area. I like the fact that it's in front of the water and sort of, and like
I think
it's the main attraction as you go over the bridge.
With this design, I like more the outside, the surrounding.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like it looks like you've got a nice town going on, but then there's just certain parts that need fixing, and that for me, maybe not having the little Buddhist temple there, like you said, and trying to change the shape of it because it is a big square and everything around it isn't really square shaped. You got like a nice little zigzaggy river.
Yeah, it is. it is disappointing to see it in context with with the other stuff. I think a little bit, but that's because it's so good. The other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with I think a 6.8 for this one.
6.8. I wasn't thinking that high. I was going to go 4.5.
4.5. You think
Yeah.
this is below average?
Yeah.
Below average?
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that. God, so that gives Elnerd a score of 11.3.
Sorry, I'll nerd. You are a regular person on my
Elnerd,
server
God,
sometimes.
blimey. Done you dirty there. Oh, oops.
Oh, bloody hell.
Let's get back
Blooper.
on the competition, everyone.
Yeah, we'll probably end up keeping this in. We're way up, mate. Way up. Keep going. Keep going. There we go.
There we go. So the next one is 420 Ghost Name.
Yeah, and I wish you ghosted our announcement of putting your design in, because this is terrible. Like,
It is.
what on
I've got to be
earth
honest.
have you done at the back?
It's just not right. I mean, see, there are a couple of aspects which are good,
Yeah.
but in terms of the overall design, it doesn't work. Got to be honest. Yeah, just because I like the little dirt little walkway from the car park, so they've thought of how the people get there. I think that I like that.
Yeah.
But then you've got the concrete here. I don't know if it's just not right. It doesn't really fit the
No.
right next to the dirt. It doesn't quite work.
And it's pretty
opinion.
poor though, the design overall. Like, you've just spammed a few trees at the back, placed a few edges, and gone, yeah, that's good enough for me. I think I'll do well. And realistically, you should not be proud of this one. And if you are, mate, you've got to be asking questions to yourself. Again, people need to have a look at the design before they're posting and thinking, am I going to win any form of donut prizes if I post this horrific design? And the answer, again, is no. So don't post them. It's a 1.
No, that's true.
I was too kind on the previous one. He should have had a 1 as well, but he got a 2. This guy's getting a 1. It just looks an absolute mess.
It is a mess. However, I think you've got to. I think I do like the angels. I think do bring the design to life a little bit.
The one at the front does. That's nice. The ones at the back, get rid.
Nah, I think if it was designed well, without the dirt.
But it's not designed well. That's the point of the video.
That's a good point. So I'm going to give him credit for those two things. So yeah, he's getting a 2. 420 Ghost Main. That's a score of 3. Dear me, I think you're going to have to, step it up a bit. I think at least put some trees around it. I mean, it just looks a bit bare.
Yeah.
There we go. So on to the next one then. We've got Wandering Wonderland.
Now, I did see that a few people liked this design in the Discord server when they was commenting on it, and I think it's okay. But if you actually look at the church itself, there's nothing to it.
No.
The back of it is very nice. Don't get me wrong, that's quite unique. I've not seen anyone do that sort of thing before. But then you look at the church, and it is bare bone. You've got the Ten Commandments just hidden behind the actual church.
I don't know. I think because people will walk by and they see it. It's right there. It's sort of if they're going round to see the church.
Yeah, but the Ten Commandments is a heritage building. It should be bang on centre at that cross, really, at the very tip of it, either side. It looked nice there. Fair,
you're not wrong. Yeah. I don't know. I do like, how it's a whole area there, and so the fact that hell's sort of behind the St. Peter's, hell or heaven admission desk and stuff like that. And you've obviously got the skull, hanging skulls, and sort of the river. It does sort of make it look like it's it's sort of a higher power, so to speak, I guess.
Yeah, but then you got another church next to it anyway.
Oh yeah, I think it looks all right. That I wasn't sure about it, but in terms of, I think it adds to it, to be honest.
Yeah, but and then you look at the church as well, and it's not in the middle of the hedges, and that's bugging me. It's just slightly off, and it's just like.
I don't know.
And you have
Yeah, I
trees in the
quite like.
water, so it can actually happen, but that's bugging me as well.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the trees over the water. They've obviously used the glitch, but I think sometimes, yeah, it's a bit over the top. But I think, I don't know, something that I do like actually are the benches. So you've got the sky finger, and it's like a monument,
Yeah,
and then
so that's alright.
people obviously come together, and it does sort of create the sense that a lot of people come to this part of town, which I quite like. But yeah, it's really, I'm struggling to think.
I think the only thing that bumps this score up is the use of water. I think the water makes it look cleaner on the eye.
Yes, it does.
I'd have to give this a 5.
But it's like, yeah, I feel like the church is more of a sort of an accessory.
Yeah, exactly.
For the other to go along with the other sort of designs in the town. So yeah,
It's
maybe
going to be a 5.
there should be more focus on the church itself. But it does look nice, I think, I have to say.
So what are you giving this off? Because I'd give it a 5.
A 5. Oh,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna give it a 7.3.
7.3.
Yeah, so that's gonna give Wandering Wonderland a score of 12.5. Yeah, I
12.3.
think
12.3.
12.3. Yeah.
Go on then, your explanation for it then.
Well, I think the water looks really nice. You've got the hell at the top, and you've got the skeletons, and the water looks really nice. And they've created a whole religious area, which actually doesn't look too bad. And to be honest, I haven't seen many sort of designs where they've managed to make all the churches look good. And then the admissions desk as well. I love that in perspective to the hell being above it. I think it's great. So yeah, that's my justification, really. So right, on to the next one. We have Blue-Haired Lawyer. Oh dear. I mean, there's not a lot to say about this one, I don't think. It's not good. You there, Tony?
I am. Barely. I'm lost for words. I'm all of my vocabulary. This one has stunned me. And it's all for the wrong reasons.
Oh.
I don't know what to say.
No. I just love it. I just love the sort of dirt, the expanse of dirt out the back between the tree and the angels.
You know what I have? You know what I love for this? The audacity that they'd post something like this. And not just that they've posted it in both of the channels, by the way, both servers.
Both?
I think I'm pretty sure.
To do that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've put this further down the line, so we'll have to cross that off. Known as Sky the Limit, because that's his actual Discord name. If you've got that listed, just delete that real quick. But the audacity to have that posted twice, thinking it's that good.
No.
And then producing something. I'd rather throw up on a plate and eat it than build this in my town.
Me too, to be honest. I hate to agree with Tony on this occasion, but I have to on this occasion. I think, I think it's just funny. I just look at it and I can't stop myself laughing.
I'm laughing with hatred for this one. It's a 0. it's terrible.
I've got to be honest, it's also a 0 from me
Yes,
because
thank God.
really, there's nothing there. The only thing you've got to give it credit for is they've got the heaven or bust
Yeah,
school bus.
but no one's
and
entering
that's
that
about
bus.
it.
I'm telling you right now, no one's getting on that bus. I'll be surprised even if there's a driver for that bus.
True. Yeah. So I'm afraid, Blurred Lawyer, that is the score of 0 for you. I think you've got to up your game for this competition. But yes. Right, on to the next one. We've got Yaga.
Oh.
Hmm.
So before this continues, it's going to be clearly showing other designs, isn't it? There's that many pictures,
Yes.
and you're looking at the Springfield church design, and that is crap.
It is.
Even the fountains don't look good.
Yeah, I think I'm trying not to look at the other buildings. I don't like the area. I think. Well, let's have a look. But yeah, to be honest, I like the St Paul's Basilica building, but that's not the focus of this design competition.
No.
No. Yeah, that's way better. But
Yeah, you've not put any focus point onto your church design, have you?
no. So they've made a whole religious area, but I think even if I was judging it as a whole area,
Not a fan.
I'm not keen on Westminster Abbey being at the back
No.
with the pet cemeteries, the cemetery and the pet cemetery. It definitely needs more attention. I'm telling you.
It really does.
But, yeah.
And even as a whole, I think you've got too many churches.
Yeah, and the mega church as well. Even the name mega church, I think it should definitely be given more to it. To be honest,
Yeah.
I think, yeah, it's
And what's
it's a shame.
Burns' coffin thing doing there?
I don't know, but that's obviously going to put people off, isn't it? I mean, you're not going to want to. It's not a very welcoming
Church. And then they've got the
church,
heck
no.
house sort of thingy outside of it in the first picture.
Well, that's fair enough, because that's obviously that's a facade,
Yeah.
and that's all right. And so they've obviously presented it as an evil church, but still, I don't. It doesn't really capture the sort of community spirit of the church,
No.
and the focus is off the church.
No.
In this case,
I think it's pretty poor. Repetitive as well as
poor.
the whole thing's a mirror. And
It is.
Mirror Mayhem update, you took it too literally.
Yeah.
And I think
It is. Yeah.
you're getting a 1 from me. I think no, actually no. You know what? You're getting a 0 because I think it's absolutely terrible.
God.
And I am not a fan of this.
0.
I thought 1 was pushing it, trying to be nice, but then I remembered I'm Fat Tony. I ain't nice.
No.
0.
Well, there we go. I think, in context of the whole area, however, I'll be kind. The buses, I like the fact that they're there to I don't know, just on the side of the road, and they've thought about this. I like the middle area. That's the only saving grace. But I don't like how most of the focus is away from the church, and they've used sort of the wrong buildings you haven't positioned the building so well. So yeah, I'm going to have to give Yaga a score of 2 for this one. So that, yeah, leaves Yaga with a score of 2, I'm afraid. So there we go. On to the next one. So next up then, we've got GMZ. Has been known for his good designs in the past. But I'm not... let's see.
I've got mixed feelings already.
Mixed feelings, yeah.
I think it suits the surroundings.
It does.
This guy's a man of nature, it would seem.
Yes.
Well, you see
I do think it sort of works.
Yeah, it does, but then you'll see they got the Ten Commandments farm that's hidden away, She'd want that. So that has to be a main vocal point.
Well, no, it kind of is. If the people, I think, well, imagine the people went there. It'd be the thing that they'd, people would go up and
It's
see.
hidden.
No, it's not.
It's hidden.
No, literally, if you're walking down to go to the church on the pavement, you look left, it's there.
No, that's out of the church.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's next to it.
Yeah, but look where the entrance is, mate. If you're walking up to the entrance, you ain't gonna see it unless you're coming from that side, the left-hand side.
I don't know though. I don't know whether the Ten Commandments should be sort of. I feel like it is in the right position there, to be honest, because they're not obviously wanting to boast. It's not like the. Obviously, it is a main symbol of the church.
It's got to be a vocal point.
It is.
For religious people, you've got to follow said Ten Commandments. Surely, right? As a church, you want to get them so that everyone can see it.
Yes. I think, there's no reason why everyone can't see it there, though. I think, it's right by the church. The church will tell their people.
Yeah, but look, they've put it on a dirt path. It isn't special, clearly.
That's because it's the path that's, heavily travelled, you see.
It's not that good. It really isn't.
Oh, I like it. I like it. I can't agree with you on that one. Oh.
The design.
I'm not sure though about the cemetery out the back. Even in the Simpsons Hit and Run, I think there's a cemetery in the game that you can drive all the way through, and that reminds me of that cemetery. It's probably the same one, to be honest. But yeah, I don't really like the fact that it's right out the back of the church. So that does mark it down for me.
I think it looks all right there, though.
It looks all right, but in terms of that,
but if you put it next to it, though, it'd look worse.
It would, and it's nice to have it in, out the back, and it does look good. But I feel like that is done more. Is done, giving it what it deserves, being placed somewhere else. I think that building, in my opinion.
I don't know about this one. It's too square. The trees are just going round, and it's not that great of a design.
No, I mean.
To be fair, I do think personally the church is a hard design.
Yeah,
but you've got to do better than this. You're getting a 2.
A 2?
Yeah, a 2. That's right, I said it. And I feel bad on some of the previous scores that I've given. I wish I could mark them down lower.
You're joking.
I'm not joking. No.
I can't believe
that Ten Commandments is out of place. It needs the spotlight.
See, Tony's judging the design of the Ten Commandments here, not the church.
No, that's just the most bit that's annoying me.
Look. You're hearing this, man. Honestly.
Right, then you tell me what's good about this design. I'm sitting up straight for this one. I'm excited. You tell me.
So they're obviously seeing the Ten Commandments, right? They can't have it out the front of the church.
Right.
Or if they did, they can't trust that people, it's a respected monument. They've got to have it protected a little bit.
What's protecting it?
Well, a hard question to answer, but if they had it by the side of the roads, there's no stopping someone from smashing into it in Springfield.
Hey, last time I checked, mate, you just said on Hit and Run you could drive through the cemetery, so there's no stopping anything, whether it's on the road or not. I remember on Hit and Run you could drive through the power plant. So it doesn't matter, you're in Springfield, anything is possible.
That is very true. But still, I still think the placement of the Ten Commandments is good. and the whole area, I think, apart from the trees around it, I think that's not really. It's not quite right the way the trees look. But everything else, I think looks good. So I think I'm gonna have to give this one a 7.5.
7.5.
7.5, yeah.
Oh God, I feel very bad on some of the high scores I've given so far in this one as well. If high is 4 and 5, then yeah. But I feel bad for giving such high scores for them on some of them.
Blimey. God, honestly, he's judging the Ten Commandments.
You know what? I am, yeah, because it's part of the design. And
right, let's change the name of this competition.
oh.
Right, on to the next one then. So
Wait, before we continue, how many do we have each? You didn't say it at the start.
Well, I think I've got a few more by the looks of it. Yeah, I think roughly a few more.
Right, okay, right.
Right, so next up, Jambo Cambo. Oh dearie me.
Right, you're gonna hate me on this.
Where's the Ten Commandments? He says.
No. But I like the little bit leading up to the gazebo.
Yeah, I'd agree.
However, the trees in the background just need binning off. That is awful. And you've got nothing to it. In what way does this scream church, unless other than the actual church itself? What's telling me that this is a church that I want to go to? The back of it, mate. There's nothing to it. You just dumped a handful of trees at the back and go, yeah, that's good enough for me. Again with the designs. Some of these people, you need to be asking yourself questions. Will Fat Tony like it? Do I like it? And will it win some of the donut prizes? If the first question that you're asking yourself, will Fat Tony like it? Then you may as well just not hand it in. You already know it's not going to win anything if I don't like it.
Well, there you go.
And for someone that's in desperate need of these donuts, because they've only got 3, why would you hand in this?
Yeah, it is true. And they have got a decent amount of money as well.
Yeah.
So they really could have put something together a bit more impressive. Yeah. I think the fact that they had the nerve to put the campfire where they did, though.
Yeah.
I think that
why?
is a bit shocking.
Looks stupid. Even the lamppost. Get rid of the lamppost, man. Yeah,
I think the fact that
really bad,
even though the area behind it does look nice, I'm gonna have to give this a low score.
Yeah,
it's not in the right place. It's a 0 from me. I've got to be honest. 0.
You know what? I was giving it a 0.2.
0.2.
Yeah.
There you go. The tables have turned.
They have.
There we go.
I'm only giving the 0.2 based on the gazebo entrance. I think that's all right. So, yeah.
It's all right, but it's just not in the right place at
No,
all.
I know it's not. The campfire kind of ruins it. Did you skip one then or not? No.
Mycosaurus.
Mycosaurus.
Yeah,
what is this? What is this?
Not good. I mean, by the looks of it, they're a low level, but it's just, I don't know. It's not good enough, is it?
No. No, the only bit that I like.
So I think it doesn't belong in the back of the church.
No, it doesn't. But then it also no. I don't know.
It looks alright at first glance.
It looks alright here, but then right. So they put the benches, which are quite nicely there, like the boardwalk benches. They're quite nice. Yeah. But then on the second row, there's just a random flower pot just chilling there, and it's like, so if I sit on it, I'm going to trample all the flowers anyway. What's the point?
Yeah. Yeah, they're not lasting at all.
No. And
unless the feet are minuscule, that is.
Another thing I do like though is they've got like some form of like torches. I don't know the name of them.
flaming torches, yeah.
Oh, is that the actual name? All right.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
literally, yeah.
So that's all right. I'm not really seeing anyone use them. But then you've got a burning bush just chilling there. So the whole thing's going to go up in flames anyway. The church is gone, which probably benefits this design anyway. Probably bring your score up if it burn it all down.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, again, not good enough.
It's not. No. We're looking for something more than this, really.
Yeah.
There's so many church-related items in the game. And even, at a low level, you could probably put more together than this.
I know it's been a long time since I first started competition designs, and maybe I have fallen off in terms of my brutality of ratings, but some people need a gentle reminder of what my standards are like.
Yeah, they do.
This isn't it. And as well, one more thing, I am doing visiting your towns videos as well, and stuff like this is grinding my gears. It drives me up the wall, and honestly, I give a fair review to towns that deserve it, and some people might not like it.
But yeah, it's needed. It is needed in these cases, for sure.
It's a 0.1.
0.1.
The only thing that gives that rating is the sky finger design, but then it ruins it with a flower patch.
I think, yeah, the flower patch. It removes, all credibility of this design.
It does.
And I think, yeah, so that's going to have to be a 0.5 from me.
Got 0.6.
So that's 0.6.
No, we're not
we've gotten to 030 goon.
No, one below.
Yes,
Yeah.
there we go. Lovely. Right, so yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
So here we go. Right, so on to the next one. We've got 030 goon, and I had a very bad interruption to the video there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there we go. On to the next one. So
it doesn't get much better, does it?
no, it doesn't. I think it's just.
I like the cemetery plot. Don't get me wrong. I like that section. But then you look
very nice.
what the church bit, and it's like, oh, it's been malnourished.
It is really. I mean,
I think they've got another picture as well. Did they know?
Oh, they had another one. Oh yes.
Yeah. Okay. But still, again, too many church buildings.
It is.
For one
and
section.
The fact that the first church of Springfield is not sort of at the, the focus of this design.
Yeah.
I think we're seeing this with a lot of these designs. Is disappointing, really.
It is. It's very disappointing.
Yeah. But
the inside of it looks alright.
The Ten Commandments
is the centre of attention. That brownie points.
Yeah.
So much better to see.
And to be fair, they've done a cross at the front.
Yeah, they have.
Which is pretty good.
Their nature sort of designs are quite good.
Yeah.
But the church design in itself, not too good.
No.
And like you said, it's not the main focus point. It's not the centre of attention, and it has to be.
Not at all. Yes. It's a difficult one.
It is.
I think.
I like the cemetery though. The cemetery's nice.
That is really nice. That's perfect. Yeah. It's really. Yeah, I'm not sure what to give this one.
I think I know. You might not be happy with it, but I think I know.
Might not be happy, right? Okay. Oh, I think from me, it's gonna have to be a 4.7.
Oh, okay, not much different. Mine's a 3.5.
Right. So there we go.
It's actually the nature's nice.
Sort of along the right lines.
But the nature's nice, but just the church itself is just like a side part to the design.
Yeah. I think that's what brought it down. I think the area does look really nice.
Yeah, it does.
Like But I think too many churches, and yeah, I think like you said, really. Right. So there we go. On to the next one then. Master Yoda.
What is this?
Oh dear.
Well, I know the real Master Yoda for a fact wouldn't produce something like this.
Is it another Master Yoda?
No, I'm on about the actual character Master Yoda.
Oh yes. Yeah, no, he wouldn't. He wouldn't. He
Because
would, he'd take the patience, care, and
exactly,
time.
exactly, he'd nurture it as well.
He would.
And this has just been rushed.
It has. I mean,
What's
look.
going on
I
in the
mean,
back? What isn't going
it's
on
an
in the back?
absolute tip, quite literally. Look at that.
Innit?
You know. I mean, I must say, the one thing I do like is the kids, and then the little angel, is like the little
Yeah, but
choir
you can't really
bit.
see the choir properly though.
You can't, but I don't know. I quite
It's
like
a
that
unique
in some
section.
way because they're like performing.
You could
Well,
you
they're
could make it
performing to
look a
the
lot
wall
better.
technically,
You
but
could make it a lot better.
you could, yeah. And everything's too cramped. And I mean, the kids could literally, if they fall backwards, they're in hell. So
Yeah, literally.
yeah,
I can just imagine like a Simpsons episode and Homer just going round and just pushing them so that they fall down the stairs.
yeah, yeah. Next big episode idea.
Yeah, I think though it's got to be a 0.5, and that's lucky.
0.5. Yeah, to be honest, I think and the sky finger out the front as well. Whoa, I'm just not. I don't like the sky finger with these designs personally.
Where would you have your sky finger? Sorry about the bike, that is annoying. But where would you have your sky finger?
I think it's a monument. It should be like I don't know. Maybe if it's near a building like the town hall or something, as that's like the centre of town. But
I'd probably
it's
I'd probably have it like
worshipped
in
by
like a middle
Springfielders.
patch of land surrounded by water. I think that's the
Yeah,
best way to have
like
it really.
somewhere in the middle of your town, have that. That's where it should be. Really, it should be presented in all its glory.
Yeah.
It really, yeah. Yeah. So with me, I think Master Yoda. It's not care and patience. Lots of time hasn't been put into this one. I think, I do like the comedic aspect with the kids and the Stairway to Hell, so for that, 0.5 from me.
So that's score of 1.
Yes, score of 1.
Wait, did we give the score that 030 Goon got or not?
Yes, 8.2.
8.2. Okay, I was just checking. 'Cause I
Yes,
completely forgot.
right. So next up then, we have the Messiah. And now, yeah, we've seen. So Messiah did do a sort of fit dog heaven, fat dog hell design before. So let's see what Messiah's come up with this
That
time.
God and Ten Commandments looks very nice, by the way.
It does. This is a major improvement since the last one. I don't know whether you remember it, Tony. I think
I
it
do.
was in a
I do.
previous. Yeah, yeah.
Oh wait, which one?
The Fit Dog Heaven, Fat Dog Hell. It was like
Don't
a
think I did
Hell
watch it.
Heaven area.
I don't think I did. Was
No,
that
it was. It was a while back.
was I a host for it or?
Yeah, yeah, you were. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm sure you and Bort were there.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Yeah, the Messiah can confirm in the comments.
Anyway,
So,
I like that section already, and I like how they've included like the little god bit, the heavenly swing set. Just and it's like
yeah,
out the way. It's not taking the center of attention much, but it's
no,
nice on the eye.
yeah, and there's sort of water behind it as well.
Yeah,
Looks good.
it
Although to
does.
be honest, I prefer it. I don't know. They're level 120. If they could fill the whole screen with water, just so it looks like more heavenly, like it's gives a more sort of limitless kind of feel, I
Yeah,
guess.
I
But
guess yeah.
but the practicalities that are difficult. I
But
appreciate.
I like the use of the dirt path as well because the dirt path doesn't look too great in this game, but the way that they've set it up and how everything is actually like neat and there's no
Yeah,
like where it doesn't like overhang, it looks very nice.
yeah, and the bit with the angels. I got too excited there.
Oh yeah,
The
did you
bit with
see
the
that?
angels and like That's brilliant. And like the hedges and the fence as well, the way that they go together is so satisfying.
They do. They do. There's another
That
picture
pattern,
as
yeah.
well.
Oh yes.
Okay. I like the little car park. It's like a little.
I like all those angels, to be honest. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
normally
do.
I'm not a fan of too many angels, but it fits
And
the
I think
trees and
the Messiah,
yeah.
mate. You just wanted Arthur to speak on yours, but I'm actually very fond of yours. I can't lie.
Mm,
It's a very good design.
it is very good, and the fact that it's got the residential part right by it as well, it's clearly placed in the right position in
Yeah.
Springfield. Uh, yeah, because it's at the heart of the community. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to score this quite high.
Yeah, I think I am as well.
Go on then, Tony. What do you think for this one?
Well, it's a 6.
A 6.
I'm joking. That's because that would be my highest score right now. I think would be 6. That's quite bad, isn't it? Nah,
That
I'm
is
gonna
that's
have to give
terrible.
this an 8.5. I think you've hit everything on the sort of nail head there.
Yes.
I feel like there's something missing there, and I can't explain what, but it looks really nice.
Yeah. No. I think I'm gonna have to. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go higher. I think I'm gonna have to give it a 9.2
Wow.
because I think yeah, just the fact that it's got that sort of relaxed feeling out the back,
Yeah,
and it's got
yeah.
the heaven aspect, and it's nice not to be overwhelmed with all the heaven items. That's
Yeah,
something
that's
I don't
true. That
really
is true.
like
And
because some people use absolutely tons and it bombards the area and it's too much. But this is a nice sort of subtle feel and it's a very realistic church design.
it is.
So that's what I really like about this. So yeah. So that gives the Messiah a score of 17.7.
Yeah.
So yeah, congratulations. That's a very good score. High score. There we go. You didn't hear anything there. Right. Schwarz. Next one.
Schwarz. You know what would
Looks
make this
right.
series even more fun? If right, they talked us through their design and their reasoning. I'd love to hear reasons on why you're producing
Yeah.
crap like this.
No, we could just interview them one by one and they'd say everything good about the design and we just go, nah, mate. Nah.
In it.
That's
But
literally
this
all
is
of it.
awful. What? Just a mess. It's literally a
Yeah,
mess.
I don't know.
No, it's a mess. Arthur. It is a mess. However,
I
the
think
one
there
thing.
is some hidden beauty here. Just look closely. I think.
What?
Ooh,
You point out the closely part of beauty.
I think with this bit particularly, right?
They have a
I feel
sign
like
in between the angels. That's all right. But other than that, what
yeah.
else? What else is there?
I think
And the
the
forgotten
front
grave
one
on
on
the
the
other picture.
left. It's like a whole. It's like an arboretum almost with all the trees and the flowers. It's all very sort of. It's got a peaceful atmosphere. I think, which is I quite like. And the parking lot as well. Very sort of loads of parking for the elderly residents. I think it's yeah, they've done a pretty decent job.
No, not a chance of me, Arthur. It looks horrible.
I
I'm
think the
sure.
cemetery less so because they've
Yeah,
got the
but it
front
still looks
underground.
horrible. I like the only thing I like about the cemetery right now is the forgotten grave part. It's hidden away.
It's forgotten though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I like it. They've actually made the
Oh
forgotten
yeah,
grave just hidden away. That's the only thing I like about this design. They've got it's a mess. That is the only way I can sum this up is that it's a mess. There's just
yeah.
nothing. There's nothing that's going. Yeah, this is amazing. They've
No,
even got the
I think
Springfield sign right behind the church as well.
I like that. I think I've got to be honest.
I'd like to see it though,
Um,
if you know what I mean. See how it actually
yeah,
look.
yeah. I guess maybe they should have captured that in the image. And I feel like as sort of a design idea, I feel like this design could look much better, obviously, if you had the houses in front of it. I feel like what marks this down a little bit is almost because other stuff isn't there. But
around
if
it,
you
yeah.
imagine the stuff there, I think this would look a lot better.
Yeah, but then
I
you could
feel
say
like
that
it
about
might,
any design, though. Imagine the stuff
but it,
there, and you've
but
got a perfect
it
10.
has but it has a feel of emptiness. I think,
It
particularly
does.
with the church bit. And
It
I feel
does.
like if you had other stuff,
And I
it would
tell you
look
what,
much
you're
better.
lucky to get the score I'm going to give you, by the way. That's all I'm saying. Also, is this your last one, or is this...
This is the last one
Oh,
of
it
the
is.
video,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. So you're
Yeah.
lucky to get this score, by the way. So you should have a smile on your
Oh,
face right now.
oh.
0.6.
0.6? No.
No, it is. It is. There's nothing, Arthur, that's telling me this is above 1.
What? Schwarz, I apologise. That is hideous. Go on.
Yeah, yeah, the design is
Go
hideous. You're
on.
right, Arthur.
No, that's
Right.
hideous.
You want me to break it down for you? Right.
Go on. Go on.
The car
You're
park's too
saying
big. It
hideous.
looks messy. It just doesn't look good. All the trees are just irritating me. It just looks horrible. They've got different types of trees that just don't suit the area. They're making it look like a swamp out back with a few benches and a sign in between some angels. That flower patch at the front is awful, especially when you just put a random shrub behind it. The dumpsters and the bins are just randomly placed, like there's nothing there's nowhere else to place them. In
Yeah.
front of the hedges, you've just got random shrubs and trees, which just doesn't look good. And go to the next picture, next slide, please, because you obviously got bits of flowers everywhere. You come to this, and then you've got more swampy-looking trees on the pavement of the path, as you will. You've just got more car park spots, more mess, more bins. There's nothing around the place, and there's just nothing that goes, yes, this is really good. I can't tell you one section of this design that is good, or even okay.
Wow. No. Well, I have to disagree.
What
I
is
think
looking good to you here?
I think they've look. It's like visually very aesthetically pleasing. I would say. Towards, I think yeah. If you look towards the front, I think maybe sort of
Pleasing,
aspects like this are not too great. But
aesthetically pleasing, did you just say?
yeah, I think it is a creative take on the first church of Springfield, and it's like, but I feel like it's brought to life. You know, people
Creative.
go in the garden, have a relax, and
I
maybe
don't know about
watch
you,
it.
mate, but one, I ain't going in that garden, and if I did two, I ain't relaxing. You don't know what's coming out of those trees, mate. There could be
Yes.
anything in there. There's no way I'm relaxing back here, mate.
Yeah, and then you've got the cemetery. I like the cemetery, to be honest. I mean, there could be more to it. I've got to admit, but and the front of the design doesn't look too great with the, by the church entrance. However, I think there's some good bits that shouldn't be overlooked.
You know what I want to know, right?
So
To the
yeah.
ElloArfur fans, let me know, am I right or wrong to have this take on this design in the comments below?
Oh wow. And yeah, is Tony right? What would you rate this out of 10?
Yeah, this is
Right.
whatever I
So
said.
here we go.
Point
My
0.7 was
score
generous score.
is gonna have to be a 5.5 out of 10 for this one.
5.5! What are you seeing?
Definitely
I'm not.
above average.
Schwartz, have you been putting money into his back pocket or something to get your score higher? What is this?
Blimey.
5.5.
So that is gonna mark the end of this video then. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Thank you all for entering, all of you so far. But do be sure to go over to Fat Tony's channel to check who has won the competition, who's won all the 5 prizes, big donut prizes. And yeah, we'll see if there's what the designs are like next. As yeah, it's been a whole range today. But yeah, thank you for coming. Head over to Tony's channel straight away, and yeah, I'll see you soon. And goodbye.